Yeah, what's the movie again? Stick to the roads, don't leave the paths. American Werewolf in London, horror classic. Well, this is part 2. It's going to be a different video, but this is part 2 to the Brinkburn Priory one. Not more than 30 minutes ago, I was at Brinkburn. It was a beautiful, what felt like August evening. Sun was out, tranquil. Now look at how things change. The mist has come in. It's obviously getting dark. The sun set. It's going to be pitch black soon. And I'm trying to find a place called Jenny's Folly. Folly being the operative word. Could be Derek's Folly. But I believe it's up here. It's another Iron Age hill fort. And it has some pretty interesting folklore attached to it as well. Fairy mounds and fairy lanterns. I'll explain when I'm up there, if I find it. But I first need to find the path up. But this is eerie. So atmospheric. And visibility is dropped to pretty much 0. So, look at this. Yeah, American Werewolf in London, get it watched. This would be a perfect movie set for part 3, I think it would be. Northumbrian, perfect place for it. So Robert Eggers, if you're listening, if you're watching, I know you are, shift your locations to Northumbrian for your next movie. From your forthcoming 2016 one, which I think is called Werewolf. Again, based on, I think, folklore, which he's renowned for. So anyway, I'm going to get up here, make a video if I get up there. Owls in the sky, and I'll come back soon. Well, I honestly have no idea. And this, I think, is a bit silly, because according to my map, I need to head up here, but how do I get over the wall? There's no pathway. Apparently it's up here, and then it's a walk up here as well. I can't even see how you could get through here. There's no way through. There is, obviously. This is not where I want to be. Okay. Time to think. Okay, so I've taken a bearing. I think it's 150. The sounds are so weird. I think it's 150 degrees back down to the wall. This is spooky as it gets. And I don't even think I'm in the right area. According to everything, I am. there should be heading up here. This is madness. Madness, madness. Well, according to my Google Maps, I'm getting nowhere near it, but it's very steep. Yeah. Look at this, man. It's just crazy. Madness. Anyway, I'm going to come back if I find it. But there's definitely werewolves here, I think, for sure. Right, I look to have found it. Now that, seriously, this is, it definitely looks like you can see it now, just coming through the fog. And it's been a terrifying walk up because every now and then I've scared like flocks of birds. So here I am at Jenny's Folly, and I'm shit scared how I'm going to get back down, because I've got a rough bearing. I just need to follow it, get to the road, but it's very steep. So here it is. What an absolutely mental place. And you can see nothing. No lights, no nothing cutting through the fog. Man, it's just insanity coming up here. It really is. I'm like sweating out of fear and exhaustion off that big uphill up hike. I think it's around 800 meters elevation. So, but yeah, here at last, and I really didn't think I was going to get here, but yeah, man. So yeah, this place, I can't even get my head right about it. It's by Alnwick. It's on the moors. As you can tell, I'm on the moors because it's full of like moor birds and things like that, and full of fern and swampy grassland and stuff like that. And this is Jenny's lantern, overlooking all the vales. And basically the history with this is it takes its name from strange lights that used to flicker across these fields, and they were said to be fairy lanterns, or the spirit of a woman searching for a lost child. There's various bits of folklore about it, and basically, yeah, it's got like this whole area's got like a lot of mystique and supernatural aura about it, you know. And travellers used to come up here with like sprigs of like rowan and rosemary to protect them, things like that. And I can see how that wouldn't do a damn bit of help if you got lost up here. But if there was something that didn't like rowan or rosemary, you'd probably be fine. You probably wouldn't have any issues, would you? If something came up to you up here and you went, hey, you don't want to mess with me, I've got rosemary on me. But I shouldn't be making jokes, poking fun at that, because these things didn't emerge out of a vacuum. They emerged out of real lived-in experience for people. So yeah, I understand that behind just a little bit of humour or sarcasm. I actually do believe the merit behind a lot of it. At least to the people that, you know, to them it was the way that they needed to get through the day, I guess, when they were encountering places like this at night. But yeah, oh, it's I'm exhausted, but yeah, it's spooky, all right. Very spooky. Yeah, this is actually, I think it was 18th century I read today, and it's obviously just fell into a complete state of disrepair. Yeah, Jenny of the Lantern. It's like the local Northumbrian name for the will of the wisp. Like atmospheric ghost lights, which are often seen up here, and they would always lead travellers to dangerous places. Yeah. 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 Jenny's lantern. Okay, now I'm up here. I'm going to do a tiny investigation. I've set up a little bit of equipment. God knows where I put it. Obviously, ghost ball, EMF there. I've got a REM pod down here and a couple of balls as well, which I'll probably never find again unless they were to go off. There's one over there, and I think, yeah, there's one up there. So there's 1, 2, just the 3, I believe. I'm not going to put any more than that out. And I'll just spend a little bit of time up here, get my breath back. And yeah, then I'm going to head on back. I wasn't really intending to do an investigation as such. I just wanted to come up and kind of get a feel for this place. I wouldn't have expected it necessarily to have a great deal of history, but you never know. But I'm obviously smack bang in the middle of these moors, and right on top of a Iron Age hill fort, so you don't know what might be, if anything. But I'm here now. Catch my breath and listen to the sounds, and if anything was to transpire, I'll come back. If not, next video I do, I think I'll be in the car, just to wrap the night up. Actually, what I have decided to do is maybe try to record some EVP. So I'm going to place this again. I have to pick my way through this terrible ground, and I'm going to place this over here, ask some questions, and hopefully I might pick something up on the try not to disturb the REM pod there. So yeah, I'll leave this here and see if anything is brought up. Now, my God, is that a spider or not? The size of that thing. It doesn't do it justice. That is huge. Maybe that'll give me some news. What's been going on over the last 10,000 years? Looks like it's been here that long. See, so these birds, I've just got to be careful. This is probably going to get really spooked. I think it's a grouse. Anyway, it's alright, don't worry, chill. They were terrifying me on the way up. And they were just walking up, and 12 of them were just alight in my face. So yeah, this place is absolutely otherworldly. And there's no joke, it's like as we live now, with all the benefits of satellite navigation, phones, simple things like I should say complex things for most people now, because it's a lost art, the ability to read a map and orientate with a compass, which is something which thankfully I can do. But I mean, sometimes, yeah, people just jump on the phone and use that instead. But what happens if I drop my phone? What happens if my torch went dead, you know? Literally, there would be no way to navigate off this tonight, because it is that pitch black. As you can see, there is nothing I can make out, not a single feature. And because I can't see the moon, I can't work out which way it's coming up to orientate to north. Anything like that. Because I know broadly, I think I need to come down west. If I just head west, I'll hit a road. But there's no way to do that. And I guess just being up in a place like this, even though I'm only a kilometre from the car, you know, it still kind of puts things in perspective. Like, for example, now, like, this looks really thick like heather. And I just hope I'm on the right track back to the car. But anyway, it's pretty steep. And I'm probably, yeah, this is, shit, see what I mean? It's terrifying. Okay. There's nothing but animals up here, I hope. Okay, that's gives you a flavour of what this place is like and what it would have been like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ago, when these people were living up here in these hill forts and building their whole lives in concert with season, with nature, and forming all these novel explanations and ideas about the land, mystery, fairy, spirit, ghosts, whatever it might be. It really does put a hook in you, really, when you're in these places, for sure. It unlocks almost like a sensory muscle which we lose sometimes within the confines of our lovely 4K TVs and horror movies at home at night. You know, getting into somewhere like this, just as simple as this, it just unlocks that new sensory feel. But anyway, enough musing. I'm going to head down now. Look at that, the moisture in the air. Well, I'm walking along a super dark country road now, as you can see. Visibility is just terrible because of the mist, and I'm going to hopefully find my way back to the car. Just a quick check, make sure there's no werewolves, nothing there. And I think my car is in this direction, yeah. So it's another few hundred metres down the road, I think. And then I'm going to head back. And I think tonight I'm going to cook a fast steak, and I had a copy, sadly not which copy was it? Halloween 1, but not the Fear Factory. Halloween, but not the Fear Factory version in 4K Ultra HD. Just can't get that copy in the UK, but I did manage to get the crap copy. I didn't know that, of course, when I bought it and paid 50 quid for it second hand. But still, it's in demand actually, so if I want to sell it, I can sell it. But yeah, part of the 4K collection now that I've got that new setup, which I really quite enjoy. But yeah, man, Spooky place, yeah. What can I say about this? It's a real, like, without this torch, no way I'm getting down off there. And even my phone, by just the simple thing of putting a couple of tags in on Google Maps. But again, what happens if my phone broke, I lost it, or again, I would be pretty screwed because there's no way to orientate yourself up there. There's nothing in the area, there is no roads to orientate towards, you know. It would just be a simple case of just trying to stay as warm as possible and wait for dawn and then get off at first light, hoping that the mist would clear, which it's not going to tomorrow. It's going to be even worse up here. So that problem would be magnified. So anyway, I'm back at the car. I enjoyed it and look forward to the next one.